Rocky voted out the last time. Alright, Nathan, I will take back the immunity idol. You don't want to give it up. You can take it back. It's okay. We'll get it back in like 20 minutes. Alright.
It's going to be really safe here.
Once again, immunity is back up for grabs. For today's challenge, you will be facing off one versus one against members of the other tribe. Each tribe's member has a tissue box and a water bottle. You will hold the tissue box upside down and place the water bottle on top. You will then hold the tissue box from the bottom with one hand. Your hand must be on the bottom. Your other hand, no other part of you is allowed to touch the box or the water bottle. Your goal is for you to knock the other person's water bottle onto the ground before they knock yours onto the ground. You will also see that there is a blue and red ring right in this area. If either person were to step outside the ring, it would count as if that person lost the round. Every time you win a round, you score a point for your tribe. The first tribe to score 6 points wins immunity and is safe for the next week. In addition, the way that we will determine face-offs is we will take turns with one member of one tribe challenging a member of the other tribe. All right.
Ready? All right, drop on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Rocco! Taste food. All right.
No.
So everyone who is not playing, they should be about at least. Yeah, that's good.
Out of this last zone for blood.
Nathan, it looks like you're going first. Who are you challenging for Rocco?
I think I'm going to challenge Eric.
All right. First round, Nathan versus Eric. You can go ahead and get set up, and then I will tell you when to start. All right. Survivors ready? Go!
Come on, Eric.
Come on, Eric.
Do it.
Got it. Come on. Careful, careful.
Nathan, first round. So Rocco, it is your turn to challenge. You may send someone up and choose someone to challenge.
All right. Hey, Nate.
Cat versus Nate.
You really think you can win this fight?
Go ahead and get set up. Survivors ready? Go! You may now send someone up to challenge.
Hi. Hi,
You can hold the box on a different side up and down. Survivors ready? Go! All right. Brooke, we're going. 2, 1. Rocco, you are sending up the next person to challenge. Paul versus Garrett. I was really hoping this would happen. Drivers ready? Go!
Guys. Come on, Paul.
Got it, Paul.
Come on.
Yeah! Point for Rocco, you're tied 2-2.
Nice job.
Dang it!
Drivers ready? Go! Very good. Tagi, you may now send up someone to challenge. Sorry. Tagi, you may send someone up to challenge. You have 3, they have 2. Alright, Helen versus Keara.
Got this, Helen.
Alright, survivors ready? Go.
Come on, Keara.
Oh! Keara scores a point for Rocco. Rocco leads 4-2. Alright, survivors ready? Go. From the gallery.
Yeah.
Alright. Rocco for the point. 5-2. Everyone is now up to challenge.
Paul. Alright, come on, Paul. Paul, you know. know what's gonna happen. You're gonna win. Pump up.
Survivors ready? Go.
Pump up.
All right. Nathan, score the point for Matagi. Matagi is 3. Rocco at 5. Rocco, it is your challenge.
Sarah. Go Johnson.
Come on, Jonathan.
Survivors ready? Go. All right. For Rocco. Wins immunity. Who wants it? It's 6 points to the team. Yeah. Rocco is safe for the week. Matagi, I'll see you coming week in tribal council. No.
I'm playing Survivor, and people keep trying to do politics with me, and so I'm doing some politics, but not like a whole lot. Kat talks to me a lot, and then lies to other people about what she said to me in front of me. I don't like liars, except me, I like me. I lie a lot, but it's okay. What other stuff am I supposed to talk about?
Okay, so we lost, and that's fine? It's not. I feel really bad about losing to Kat. Not because it was the sole factor of our team losing, or even that I lost the most, or that I lost a more decisive matchup. I mean, we were losing across the board pretty badly. But just from a personal sense of honor, I think people might be starting to figure out that I talk a big game but have no skill. The only issue with that is I'm pretty sure I'm getting the boot. I have been approached already by some tribe members, and they're like, yeah, fam, we're gonna vote Garrett out. He doesn't need a cat up Survivor. He didn't even know we were playing again. Gosh, 2 weeks in a row. One of 3 things could be happening. One, they could be telling the truth, which is possible. 2, they could be lying because Sarah was next to me and she lost twice, and last, I mean, that's a target on your back. Or 3, the one that has me nervous, they're lying to my face and plotting to kick me out. And if push comes to shove, I have a secret trick up my sleeve. Boom!
Hey guys, so Buddy's not on Southside this week, unfortunately. Made that kind of a little early. It's hard to win challenges when you're one of 7 people on your team and only 2 of you score points. So, but we're not bitter. But anyways, so we have somebody off this week. Kind of think there's just this unspoken thing. I've talked to a bunch of people, but they're very, very, very little strategizing. So I think Nate probably is on this week. Hopefully, unless there's a lot of strategizing that I'm not aware of. But that's okay if there is. Because I was walking out in the woods today, and I just happened.
We have ourselves our very own immunity idol.
Sorry, Brooke, but you're not going to find out about this until it's getting used. So, sorry, not sorry. So, we'll see how this week plays out.
So, we had a good plan after the last challenge, second week, and we were all planning to get Rocky because he was a threat, strategically, and he didn't do super well on the challenge. So we all decided, me, Jonathan, Eric, and Pascal, and then later Keara, all decided we were gonna get Rocky. And that was fine, so we were good with that. But then Jonathan went to Rocky and told him that we were gonna vote him out, which I don't know why he did that. So that makes me trust Jonathan a little bit less. But then he went away for 3 days, so we couldn't talk to him. So that wasn't super helpful. But yeah, it worked out. We all voted for Rocky. That was good. And then we won. Oh, and then that terrible host JJ just decided to send out a text saying that no one's gonna be voted out this week because Kat had to leave. So hopefully something bad actually happens. It's a good penalty and not just dumb. So right now, I'm kind of allied with Eric, Jonathan, Pascal, and Keara, which is great, except I don't 100% trust Jonathan because I'm pretty sure he has an immunity idol, and he does wacky things for seemingly no reason. And then it seems like him and Eric aren't getting along well, so that might go down. So it might just have to be me, Pascal, and Keara doing things. I trust Pascal and Keara pretty well, especially since I think other people don't trust Keara, so it makes me trust her a little more. And I did trust Kat, except now she's gone, which isn't good. We thought she was our leader. Yeah, the leader. Who else? And then, yeah, that's pretty much it for people. I didn't trust Rocky, but now he's out. That's a good thing. Am I missing?
So on Friday night that we had won, it's like on our off week kind of, on Saturday night, sorry, I was playing murder with some people, and me and Helen were both out. Who are you thinking about getting out? And Helen was like, oh, you know, like we're thinking Nate, but you know, if you hear a name, don't worry about it, we're just making a joke. So I was just like, if I hear my name, like, that was a little sketchy, like, please. So then, I didn't really think about it. Sunday came, we lost. That was just upsetting in general. Everybody just like left right afterwards. Like the past week, some of us stayed around and like hung out. Like that week, everyone was just like, no, we're done, we're leaving. So that was really sad. The challenge sucked. Everyone did awful except for Nathan. Anyways, Monday night was Loft. Jenna, Nathan, me, and Helen were there. So I was hanging out with them and talking. And Survivor came up again, like it always does. And Nathan was like, yeah, I'm gonna cause some chaos and say your name in there, Derek. So if you hear your name, don't worry about it. And this was the second time I heard this from Nathan and Helen. So at this point I was just like, wait, are people gonna try and vote me out? And then I think it was Tuesday night. Me, Becca, and Paul were all watching Survivor. And then we're all sitting there and we see someone walk by waving at us, and like we pause Survivor, we look, it's JJ. He waves us, we wave back. I was just like, JJ goes for watch by himself a lot. It's whatever. So we go back to watch it, and then Becca's like, guys, like, he could have been hiding an immunity idol. And then me and Paul just looked at each other, and like, same time, at the same thought process. He was coming up from the water tower, where like there's that little cubby manhole thing. So we both look at each other, we start like sprinting out of the building and up the hill as fast as we can, because we were both sure that's where JJ hid this. And then I reached there first, because I'm amazing. We looked around for like a solid like 15, 20 minutes in the dark with like our phone flashlights on. We couldn't find anything. That was the worst. And at this point, I don't remember what day of the week it was, but like I was like, JJ probably hid an immunity idol. Some people were talking Rocky maybe had one. If he did, he didn't use it because he thought he had people on his side. Maybe he re-hid one. And then the next day, I learned that Kat had to go home. So she wasn't playing Survivor anymore. And people were 100% sure Kat had an idol. So we're like, that's probably the one he re-hid. So at this point, I was spending like a lot of time in the back 40 looking for an immunity idol. And I can't really go looking when Paul's around. So it was like late at night, Paul was hanging out with Daria. I was like, this is like one of my good chances to go. So I go up, I'm exploring the water tower again. I go back around the edge of the water tower, and I see like this circle of stones in the distance with my flashlight, because it's like pitch black out. I walk up and I see this tiny little leathery thing in the middle. I got super excited. I ran up, I grabbed it, and I saw like the little note, like, this is part of Survivor, like, if you find this, just leave it there if you're not playing. I got excited, I unraveled it, just straight onto the ground, dropped this stone. Somebody had found an immunity idol, took the idol out, and put a stone back in, and re-hid the freaking leather thing with a stone inside it. I was so mad. So at this point, it was pretty good. Everyone was voting Nate. It's fine. And then a couple days later, Saturday morning, sitting there, I'm doing homework. Everything's great. Nate's gonna get voted out, and then we're gonna go to a tribal. We're gonna win the competition. Everything's fine. And I look down at my phone, and I see this text from JJ that's like, by the way, guys, you're not voting someone out. You're putting someone to exile for a week, which has positives and negatives, but they're not out of the game. So then, like, everyone starts texting each other. We're like, what are we doing now? We can't vote Nathan out. Like, we don't want to have these powers.
Alright. So, things have gotten pretty weird in the past week. Nothing like a good old Survivor mix-up, right? First, the catalyst for everything. Glorious leader of the Fish Food Tribe, Cat Kelly, getting medevaced. I miss her so much. I really do. Like, everything feels so empty with her gone. And we would have had an alliance we made to the merge, too! Ah! Dang it, there goes my long-term game plan. That's fine. I can make do. Cat, just know I'm winning this for you. Second interesting mix-up is this exile. I'm starting to think being exiled might be the play here. I'm a target, I'm on the chopping block. It saves me from elimination. It's temporary, so that means I'm not out. I'll be back. When I come back, I'll get to, like, do something silly like Blair. Guess who's back? Back again. That's gonna be me walking back after receiving enlightenment from Queen Bee herself about the foundations of the Bee Tribe. Like, this has a lot of epic potential, both for my strategic game, my social game, seriously, engineering is killing me this semester, and my silly game. The question is, how do I best convince everyone else to vote me instead of, I don't know, Brooke, hypothetically? Yeah. I mean, I can just say, hey guys, I'm bad at challenges. Look at how I derped against Cat. Look at that. But that also makes me more likely to get actually voted out. If I can just make it to the merge, an environment where I'll do better, at least socially, I think the Bee Tribe has a chance.
No longer an easy week. We go to vote in like an hour. But we're not voting anybody out, which is interesting. JJ dropped the bomb yesterday morning. I woke up to a group chat that said, hey, you're exiling someone that doesn't actually get voted out of the game, and there's advantages and disadvantages to that. And I have no idea what the heck that means. And the number of scenarios I run through my head trying to figure out what the heck that means have gotten crazy. But obviously, our easy plan for the week to get rid of Nate is no longer a plan. We really have no idea what's going on at this point, so that should be interesting. So we don't know what we're going to do at this point, or Helen's playing me, and props to her for that, but can't play me too well because I got an immunity, I have to keep myself safe. So we'll see how that goes. Also, not bringing it tonight to tribal, because it's only exile, so worst case, I get voted out and go to exile and I'm not out of the game. No point having an idol with me. So we'll see what happens from here.
Welcome to Tribal Council. We're going to have a little bit of a different night tonight, as you're not voting anyone out of the game. Someone is instead being temporarily exiled. Nate, how does the fact that you're exiling someone change what's going on here?
Well, I have to say this is a different sort of elimination, because it gives us
the opportunity to, really we don't have to worry about like voting someone out per se, eliminating someone. We don't have to like think, ooh, do we get the weak link or do we get the strategic threat? It really simplifies the process of, who's up furthest elimination. Ellen?
It makes it easier for elimination because we're not eliminating anybody.
So you're less worried about someone that's getting something unknown than sending someone out of the game?
Yes.
Yes? Alright. Also, it's fun! No one knows what it is. It's a surprise. Embrace the weird. Nathan, how do you feel about the fact that you don't really know what this exile means?
I disagree with everything that's been said so far. It's not easier than voting someone out, because voting someone out, you know what you're getting. You're voting someone out. You have no idea what the heck is happening tonight.
Do you have any speculation on what the exile entails?
Yeah. We don't have time for that. There's too many.
There's too many theories?
Yes.
Okay, fair enough.
I've had 48 hours in to come up with theories.
Okay. Garrett, do you have any theories about what exile might be?
Yes. I'm actually like 90% confident I know exactly what it is.
Please tell me.
So I'm pretty sure what it is the person we're exiling is going to get an immunity idol and go to the other tribe.
Wow, that's really nice. See? Vote me out. Bye, guys.
So I actually heard it through the grapevine of 30 different people. So I don't know how true it is from the origin, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And because of that, I'm very confident in our choice because we had to choose a person who we trusted implicitly and completely. Which I think we did that, and I think everything's going to go really smooth.
All right. Brooke, if Garrett is correct and someone is getting an idol, would you want to be voted out to get them?
Bye. Hit me up.
So, have you tried to convince the tribe at all that they should exile you during?
No. I just found out about this roughly 12 hours ago.
Has anyone tried to convince people that they should be the one to get exiled?
I volunteer as tribute.
Nate, why have you decided that that's the best move for you?
Honestly, this is less of a game advantage thing and more of I have an exam next week. I have another exam the week after. Look, school is hard. I could go for a break from the game.
Okay, so you're hoping that exile will give you safety?
Exile means
Is that what you're saying?
All I'm saying is, if I could have a week off without having to worry about eliminating or being eliminated by my fellow tribe members, it'd be a really good week. Now, of course, the other way we can have this is if we win the challenge tonight, which we will.
Nate, the way you were talking makes it sound like you were worried about going home. Is that an accurate thing to say?
It might be.
In short, yes.
Your hesitation says a lot.
I think he must at least feel like he's threatened, if that's how long it takes him to answer. And if he's that excited to go to exile, then maybe he has a bad feeling.
Sarah, do you agree with that? Do you think Nate has a reason to feel threatened in this game? Who feels like they're potentially under fire? Sarah? Sarah, why do you feel like you're potentially under fire?
Not so hot.
Okay.
I was gonna say most of us didn't do so hot.
We had one person who did well.
Two.
Brooke did okay.
Let's
You
just
did get a point.
qualify that we didn't do so well.
Nathan, is it frustrating that you scored 2 of the 3 points for your tribe in the last immunity challenge?
Just a little bit.
Especially now that Garrett's laughing as I ask that question right next to you. Yeah? How do you feel about that?
I mean, at this point, it is what it is. Can't really go back and change that. Wish my broken nose was a little more worth it, but it's hilarious.
Helen also got her eye scratched, so it was a rough challenge.
Alright. Helen, does it concern you at all that you didn't score any points in last week's challenge?
No.
No?
Only 2.
Okay. Is anyone else concerned about their performance in challenges affecting their game? Nate, why so?
Look, I lost a 1v1 duel. That was my chance to show honor and glory to my tribe, and I let everyone down.
Okay.
That's basically why I Alright, I feel I didn't live up to our tribe's expectations.
Brooke, do you think Nate is valid in feeling like he let the tribe down in the challenge?
I can understand why he feels like that, but I don't think it's necessarily all his fault. He wasn't the only one that messed up. And like, honestly, I'm glad I was able to score a point, but at the same time, I don't want people to think I'm a threat. I'm just good at the challenge. Non-traditional games!
Thanks.
Brooke, is it frustrating at all for you having scored a point that 5 people in your tribe didn't get any points?
I was mostly frustrated because I went to the bathroom and came back and we were losing.
Okay.
It was like 30 seconds of me sprinting to the bathroom, coming back, and they were like, it's 5-2. And I'm like, what happened?
Okay. Jenna, what are you hoping that exiling someone brings to your game personally?
I guess I'm hoping that with who we're sending and our moves for sending them will help what we've built here on our tribe in the long run. And I don't know if I'm just thinking personally at this point because we need to get through to the merge. We're still a tribe right now. So you need to work with your tribe at this point to get ahead.
I think the person being exiled tonight is someone that we all on the team trust. So it's like a safe bet.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you guys have a good idea about who is getting exiled tonight. So with that, it is time to vote. Ellen, you're up first. I will go tally the vote.
Yeah.
How do we know when we're going to play?
When a person gets up
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
So, I went to JJ's room and I went up to JJ and I'm like, hey, JJ, can I have an idol? And he gave me this slip of paper.
No.
I would like to play this idol that JJ gave me.
Thank you, Nate.
Can I play mine now?
You have an idol that you want to play.
It's a good thing there's editing.
Alright. The rules of Survivor state that if anyone plays a hidden immunity idol, any votes cast for that person will not count.
That person is the idol.
No. Nate, this is not a hidden immunity idol. I told you that to clarify after I made it. Brooke, this is not a hidden immunity idol. This is a player.
Did you just assume my gender?
Alright. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will need to give me their bandana and will be exiled out of the tribe. I'll read the votes.
Why are they losing?
Wait, take it back, don't vote for me. I like this bandana.
It's a little light. I hate to break it to you, bud.
Sorry, Brooke. First vote. Sarah. 1 vote, Sarah. Next vote. Nate. 1 vote, Sarah. 1 vote, Nate. Next vote. Nathan. 1 vote, Sarah. 1 vote, Nate. 1 vote, Nathan.
What?
Huh?
That was a twist.
Next vote. Sarah. 2 votes, Sarah. 1 vote, Nate. 1 vote, Nathan.
I think he's a drawing.
Sarah. 3 votes, Sarah. 1 vote, Nate. 1 vote, Nathan. The person exiled out of Matagi. Sarah. Sarah, you can come up. You can give me your bandana. Sarah, try to smoke it. This is for you to read by yourself. All right. Thank you. For the rest of you, now that you've voted, you are down to 6 members of your tribe. We go into the next challenge, 6 versus 6. You can head down to Hoffman Lawn for today's immunity challenge.
Buddy, hope you find your tribe.
We're editing that out too, right?